So Spirit Halloween just released the new Howling Werewolf animatronic, and he is really, really, really cool. Now, there's only one complaint I have about him, but I'll save that until the end. So let's start off with his dimensions. Now, he's 73 inches tall, which is 1 inch over 6 foot. He is 50 inches in length, which means that from his toes to his head, that's 50 inches. Which, for those of you who really want to buy him, that's something you're going to have to look at. Because, especially if you're limited inside of a building, that's literally the size of Rosemary. Like, if I laid out Rosemary on the floor, it'd be longer than she is. So, if you, work in a building for haunted houses, then this is not going to be the prop for you unless you have, plenty of space for it. But he is really cool, and, he's more of a scientifically accurate werewolf than any of the other werewolf props we've seen. The others are almost completely bipedal, they have just a slight hump. And this looks more like what a werewolf would look like in real life. It would have a very bent over back. And I mean, obviously, there's no scientific way a werewolf could exist, but still, this would be the most accurate representation of one. I mean, besides the fact that a werewolf would be more of just a human with a whole bunch of fur on the face. But another great thing about him is that he has mouth movement, and his mouth looks exactly like a canid's mouth. And that's something you rarely saw, especially since he has mouth movement, and it's hard to make a canid mouth move. Just because they have that lip range that goes right between their lower and upper jaw, and it's on the very bottom, and that makes it really hard to animate a mouth movement if you want to get the mouth absolutely correct. And they actually did that. They have it looks exactly like a canid, which is something that we didn't see with any of the other werewolves. Another thing about it is that, I mean, it's cool. Even if you don't like werewolves, you have to admit, this is one of the best props released so far. It's one of the most realistic, and it's definitely scary. Very few of the props they've released are scary other than jump scares. Yeah, the lunging pumpkin carver girl, she's scary if she jumps out at you and you don't expect it. I mean, if it's a jump scare prop, then yeah, it's gonna be scary. But this prop is, truly scary. It's not just a cheap scare, it's actually kind of scary, similar to the floating ghost girl. My one complaint is not only his length, but the fact that he moves very robotically, which, yes, I understand, he's an animatronic, he's going to move robotically, and, I'm just not too big a fan of him because he moves robotically. He is the second on my list of props to get this year. I will most likely get him for Christmas, just because it's going to be the best time to buy him, because there's no way he's going to make it in any of my stores through Halloween, just because he's going to be such a popular prop, and he's going to be bought out by the time I get to him on the half-off sale. So, also, I just kind of wanted to do this because I have not yet uploaded a video about the lunging pumpkin carver girl or the haunted shovel tombstone. So I'm just going to give a short view on those. The haunted shovel tombstone, meh, not worth the price. I could build it for $40. Lunging pumpkin carver girl, meh, not worth the price. No mouth movement. I like that her eyes don't light up, but she's the same price as lunging lily, and she does about half as much as lunging lily does. So, yeah, my opinion on the werewolf, cool, I like him. I most likely won't be purchasing him for this Halloween season. However, I will definitely be purchasing him for next Halloween season. So thank you guys for watching this video, and bye.